Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to annotate a text so that reading is easier, more meaningful, and even can be kind of fun. First, we have to start off with the why. Why do we annotate? You're not going to do something if you don't know the why behind it. We do it to understand a text at face value. You can't annotate a text well without comprehending it, and spending that extra time with it helps comprehension of the base, one-dimensional layer of the text. The what is the text saying, what is going on. And taking the time to annotate also helps with memory. You're forced to think more about the words instead of just skimming them. Annotation also helps us understand a text more completely. It helps with analysis, creating opportunities to stop, reflect, question, and think about what you're reading on multiple levels, rather than just the one. Whether you're working on paper or on a screen, the key is making a system that makes sense to you. It's easiest to begin with an organized approach and just seeing where the text takes you. You can use highlighters, markers, pens, pencils, sticky notes, tabs, whatever you got, throw at it. Your materials do not have to be anything fancy to get the job done. Mark up your text in any way that you like. It does help if it's legible, though. Don't go all crazy. But use symbols, stars, question marks, exclamation points, happy faces, sad faces, whatever you would like. I'm constantly drawing that one eyebrow raised, confused face like, what you doing there? That is my current fave. And my online peeps, it is a great use of emojis and stickers. Getting your point across doesn't always need words. And use those margins. And my online people, this is where comments and text boxes become your best friends. But don't mark up the text all willy-nilly. Have at least some rhyme or reason. Why did you underline that quote? You just like the way it sounds? Me too. Make note of that. Maybe you'll go back to it. In my opinion, paper is always easier to work with in a pinch. I just prefer the smell of a good book, but there are plenty of applications like Docs, Cami, Perusal, etc. that tremendously help when annotating digitally. Specifically, if you're my friends using screens, pen and paper don't have this luxury, but Control F is a lifesaver and your best friend. Now, here is a key list of things that you can look out for. Symbols, imagery, themes, literary devices, or tools that the author may use, key shifts in tone, major plot moments, or moments that characters may surprise you or shock you with their decisions or actions. Diction, words that interest you. Why did the author use this specific word to describe this character, this scene or setting, or what this person is wearing? But most importantly, you always want to write out your reactions. We as readers all bring our own unique perspectives to a text. Make those connections with your life, your experiences, your knowledge, your interests, other things that you have read or heard about, or maybe just slightly remember from a class you took years ago. We all have that moment, and you'll know it and jot it down. We're always looking for bigger contextual framework. Questions is by far the biggest thing. And my pro tip of the day is just to practice. Find the system that works for you. Nobody likes to annotate the same way. Honestly, no two people like to annotate the same, and that is perfectly fine. Annotating does not go away in your classes, I know, but the more you practice, the more you find a system that really works for you. And honestly, you may end up just enjoying it.